What up, what up, what up? It's your homeboy B Watt, and you are now tuned in to another episode of Cancel B Watt. And in this episode, I would like to discuss how female rap is affecting womanhood. Everybody has something to say about Sexyy Red and the Pound Town movement. I even hear people suggesting that the next generation of women are basically doomed because of the self-degradation of women throughout the music industry. There are many that fear that their teenage daughters are now being initiated into Ski Street Thot Sorority Incorporated, Ski. To all those people, I say stop the cap. Listen, when I look at Sexyy Red, I basically see a clone of 2005 all over again. I imagine that right now, Sexyy Red is probably 25 years old, which means that in 2005, she was about 7 years old. We underestimate how impressionable the mind is at that age. We do not yet realize that this music is vibrating and resonating at a certain frequency that influences and programs and even hypnotizes our subconscious mind. There are many child development psychologists that say the first 7 years of your life are everything. Most of our brain development is complete at about 7 years old. The brain is actively soaking in information and making neural connections that will last our entire lives. By the age of 7, the foundation of your conscious relationship to reality has been paved. Sexyy Red describes her music as bad and ratchet. And let's understand something about this young lady. She did not grow up on Salt and Pepper, MC Lyte, Queen Latifah, or Lauryn Hill. This young lady grew up on Foxy Brown, Lil' Kim, Nicki Minaj, and Trina. And Sexyy Red looked like something out of 2005. Let's recap the 2000s. TLC dropped No Scrubs in 1999. Destiny's Child dropped Bills, 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 and Bugaboo in 1999. Beyonce first dropped Independent Women in 2000. My Neck, My Back by Kia dropped in 2001. This is the beginning of the whole I Don't Need a Man, Girls Run the World, Thot Rap movement. So how y'all gonna blame Sexyy Red for this? Sexyy Red was born into this. This is what y'all taught these little girls. So don't act like y'all don't know y'all baby girl now. Let me ask you this. Did Lil' Kim ruin the entire generation of women? And what's the difference between what Sexyy Red is doing and what Lil' Kim did? What about Nicki Minaj? What is Sexyy Red doing that's any different from what Nicki Minaj does? What's the difference between Sexyy Red and Trina? Trina dropped in the 2000s also. What's the probability that Trina's music and Trina's subject matter may have influenced Sexyy Red? Or maybe Sexyy Red used to listen to Foxy Brown. It really doesn't matter. How about this? Crome Mob dropped Stiletto Pumps and Knuckin' You Buck in 2004. How old was Sexyy Red in 2004? Diamond and Princess. We knuckin' and bucking and ready to fight. Anybody who was moving around in the 2000s, y'all have to admit that shit was going hard, okay? What's the difference between Stiletto Pumps and Sexyy Red? Y'all acting like Sexyy Red is the first and only controversial feminist rap star. Nah, it's many of them. We have City Girls, Megan Thee Stallion, Nicki, Doja. Cardi B raps about sex all the time. Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion just dropped bongos. What's the probability that Sexyy Red and Sukihana grew up watching the same videos, listening to the same music? This young lady, Sukihana, feel like she signed a record deal with the devil.
Started this because this was my dream. And, I wanted to make sure I could get me and my kids out the hood. It's always been my passion to rap. A while ago, I had signed a contract, and I didn't know nothing about the business or this game out here. And just right now, I'm realizing that I signed my soul. I sold my soul to the devil. I signed myself to the devil. I don't even own myself no more.
This is Sexyy Red homegirl. So do y'all think that Sexyy Red had to sign a deal and sell her soul to the devil also? Do y'all think that Nicki Minaj and Doja Cat had to sign a deal and sell their soul to the devil? Do y'all think that Cardi B had to sign the deal and sell her soul to the devil? Allow me to enlighten you all about the devil. The devil used to be an angel, one of God's angels. He's a fallen angel. He fell from grace. But while in heaven, the devil, or Lucifer, however you choose to refer to him, he worked as a choir director. The devil influences the minds of the masses through music. And it's not that ugly organ church music that you're probably thinking of. It's beautiful music. The devil is an expert musician with beautiful musicianship. So ladies, when y'all are listening to these thought melodies over these 808s, y'all have to consider the source of this music. They play this music so much on the radio, in the clubs, on TV. You hear it so much, and through repetition, these melodies, these sounds, these harmonic frequencies get imprinted upon your subconscious mind. And this affects the way you think. It affects the way we see the world. I said we right there because I'm not immune. I be walking around the house talking about Pound Town too. It affects my mind too. So I know it's affecting y'all. So do I think that Sexyy Red's music, her music videos, do I think that's going to ruin a whole generation of women? Of course I do. It already has. This is like the second or third generation of women that this Thot Rap music has ruined. It's affected society. It has affected the way that everyday average women think. And it will continue to, because there's some 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-year-old little girls riding in the car with their mommies right now, hearing Pound Town, Coochie Pink, Booty Hole Brown, and that message is now being imprinted upon their subconscious minds. And it will affect the type of women that they are. It will affect how they view and interact with the world. It will affect how they view, value, and interact with men. And if you think that women out here thought now, you haven't seen nothing yet. Watch what is to come. I've been around long enough to see this play out. And let me tell you like this. If this current thought trajectory continues, then our granddaughters and great-granddaughters have absolutely no hope. But of course, I'm interested to hear what you all have to say about this. So hop in the comments. Let's chit-chat. So everybody listen, like, and subscribe, and tune in again to another episode of Cancel Be What.